Day back in my Privet forest, that's looking alright here. Still has a long way to go, but you can sort of see the direction it's going in. And for some reason, I just seem to be removing one shoot there. I guess it had gotten too long, I didn't like the look of it. Anyway, if you've seen any of my other recent videos, you'll probably heard me go on about how none of my trees really grew over the summer of 2022. And this forest was no exception. It's still very healthy looking, it just didn't explode like it normally would. You can see in August there's a few shoots that have grown, but it's not worth pruning. It's better just to leave it and let it keep the energy. My hope is that all the trees will have stored up a lot of energy and they'll all explode this summer to make up for the lack of action last year. There's not much change in September, and I imagine it'll really start to slow down now to prepare for winter, so it's not going to have any sudden last minute growth spurts. And that's not even in focus, but you're not missing anything. This tree is technically an evergreen, but for the last few years it does seem to be deciduous, but there's no change here. But in November you can start to see the leaves are starting to turn purple, which means they will start to drop this year. They just sort of slowly change and then drop off as the weeks go by, which is why in February it looks like this mess. A lot of the leaves are gone, some are still hanging on while others are still green. Then there's also some buds showing too, so basically it's just a big ugly mess, and ruffling the branches with my fingers here seems to knock off any loose leaves and help clean it up. Luckily it's only the leaves that are looking ugly, the structure isn't too bad. But I went through and trimmed anything back that wasn't too long. I was also trying to look out for any branches that shouldn't be there, like things growing in the wrong place or too many in one area, but it all seemed okay. But when I prune it at the end of spring, I'll double check that. And I just knocked over Bigfoot there. It looks like he's standing on a weed, so I need to pull that out. So it's not looking too good at all now, but I'm sure it'll bounce back in no time. In March it pretty much looked the same, but all the buds are starting as well, so it should be awake soon. If I put my hand behind the branches, you might see some of the buds a little more clearly. And here we are now, where it's not quite woken up yet, but I'm sure it will any day now. And hopefully this season will be a lot better than last. Thanks for watching, see you next time.